Hi, this is Riteish.
Hi, this is Nargis.
And you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
You know, I spoke to Nagaraj Manjule and he said that there's a tremendous energy in Marathi cinema, and the sort of stories which are there in Marathi cinema is something that he's extremely happy working in that space. How do you look at, I've spoken to you in the past about this entire phenomenon which is coming up as far as Marathi cinema is concerned. In fact, just now Ravi Jadhav told me that in the last 5 years, it has gone from 10 crores to 90 crores in terms of the business that we has been. How to look at this phenomenon, especially in terms of story ideas? Because, you know, when we look at like a Marathi cinema these days, a few of them at least, they are fabulous, like what Nat Samrat has done. Like
no, I just feel Marathi cinema...
Balak
Balak we produce. Right. And Yellow we produce. I think Marathi cinema as they are much more braver than Hindi films when they take chances to produce a film. Hindi movies, obviously there are so many commercial films happening. The budgets for publicity are out of hand. So even if you make a smaller film, you need to spend, for example, if you make a film in 4 crores, 5 crores, you will need to spend 8 to 10 crores to be visible to the audience. But that's not the case in Marathi, thankfully, because the publicity budgets are restricted. So even if you make a film in 2 crores, you can spend decent amount and be visible. So in Marathi film, primarily it works because of content.
Right.
And the audiences are willing to give content a chance over just probably a commercial aspect. So a content-oriented film can do a 50 crore business, and a commercial film also can do a business of 50 crores, depending if they are entertaining, of course.
You know, as far as your Hindi films are concerned right now, maybe there have been a few criticism that has come your way, maybe as far as the Great Grand Masti is concerned. Houseful 3, personally, I loved it. There was criticism for that as well. Personally, I really had a very good time, as to all three of you were doing, even you guys, what you were doing. Do you feel that you're doing Molly right now, and you're also doing Shivaji as well? Do you feel that somehow you're finding maybe like a newer grounds as far as Marathi cinema is concerned, and you have like a ready audience, like you know that this audience will definitely come for me?
No,
you've experienced that.
No, see, Le Bhari was a chance that we took, right? So we didn't know if someone's going to come and watch it.
Almost 6 times you made profits on the budget.
Yes,
from what I understand.
Of course, but the idea is, trying to figure out. See, it also depends on the promo and the subject, that whether it connects. And I just feel that for a content, a regional connect will show you a far deeper growth than overall Hindi film growth. That's the reason why we always believed that a regional industry, return-wise or penetration-wise, would be much higher. So when you talk about a Sairat doing a 90 crore business in Maharashtra, not Mumbai territory, because Mumbai territory in distribution, you have a certain part of Gujarat, certain part of entire Maharashtra and whatever. But I don't think any Hindi film has come close to it, including the biggest film.
Absolutely.
So if we multiply Maharashtra into 5 times for a Sairat, or 4.5 times, it will go to 450 crores business.
Absolutely.
So that no Hindi film has done. Or a 400 crore business.
Sure.
So I'm saying that one needs to understand the penetration. Like only a state in Tamil Nadu can do a 100 crore business, 200 crore business, 150 crore business. So there are newer grounds in regional cinema that need to be understood. And I feel that eventually any kind of regional cinema with a correct connect will see a certain growth. See, I always felt that there was a certain youth that preferred to watch Hindi cinema and rejected Marathi cinema because it didn't cater to them. But right from 3-4 years, I just feel that youth also is looking at watching Marathi cinema, which Le Bhari or and a large extent Sairat has proved that they don't mind watching because of their content, because that's the language that they speak at home. So I just feel, and when you talk about Mauli or Chhatrapati. Mauli got delayed. Actually, I was supposed to do Mauli much before this. I announced it, but I had to do Banjo. That's why I had to push Mauli. Chhatrapati is a ambitious film, also about a great leader, warrior, ruler that we all know about. So yes, these films happen, and it just fall into a place that both are coming back to back. Ideally, I would have loved to have a certain gap between the two films. But I'm fine. I think I'll take my time, and probably I'm producing both the films, so I'll produce and then come about. But it's a great time for, even as a producer. I'm producing another Marathi film which I'm not part of as an actor. But yes, interesting content. I hope I get enough confidence to produce a Hindi film. But unless I understand the dynamics of how a Hindi film is produced and pitched, I won't get into it.
Absolutely. And in fact, I think Shivaji, you are having Salman Khan doing a guest appearance, I believe. So I'm sure that becomes like as big a proposition as possible, and he himself announced it.
Yeah, he is a great guy, and I remember just discussing, and he was gracious enough, just like he did in Lay Bhari. He just said, what are you doing next? As I'm doing Shivaji, said, I want to be part of it. So I said, okay, it'll be great to have you on board. And I somewhere feel that he's always shown so much of grace towards me. I really adore and respect that about him.
Sure.
And we are absolutely thrilled to have him on board.
Absolutely. His mom is a Maharashtrian, so
of course,
he loves to celebrate the
I
Ganesh
speak
festival.
to her in Marathi. Yeah, and in fact, me and Salman also speak to each other in Marathi. That's why we call each other Bhau.
Right.
The world calls him Bhai, and I call him Bhau.